Hey y'all, I'm Tammy, and this is Collard Valley Cooks. And today we're making something absolutely delicious, and that is a pizza salad. Great for summertime, and boy is it good. I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get started. Y'all, yesterday I chopped a bunch of bell pepper up. I put it in the freezer. I chopped it up and I put it on this pan and put it in my freezer so that I could freeze it and it not stick together as much. And I like to do this when pepper's on sale because they're expensive. And so if you go to Sam's Club or Costco, or if they have a sale on them, wherever you shop, it's good to go ahead and get them chop them up. Don't leave them in the refrigerator until they go bad. Let me get a scooper. And put them in the freezer. Now, I don't always lay them out like this and freeze them and then put them in a bag. This is how we do okra as well in the summertime. Because then when you put it in the bag, it's not all stuck together. But if you want to just throw it in the bag, you can just beat the bag on the side of the counter and break it apart. But see, now I've got some good peppers in my freezer for later. But we're going to use a few of these in this recipe. I just thought I'd show you the tip. So just bag them up, and you can see how they're individually in here. They're going to be easy to pour out to make a recipe, and they're really pretty, and I didn't pay much for them. So we're going to throw them in the freezer right quick. All right, we're going to start by chopping up some stuff, all right, because you're going to have to get it prepped. You're going to chop up your romaine lettuce, so that's easy. You're going to chop up an onion. Now, the recipe calls for red onion. I'm not using red onion because it doesn't agree with Chris, okay? And so that's why we don't use red onion. They're beautiful and they make your recipes great looking, but we personally can't use them. But if you want to use red onion, of course, go ahead and use. This is actually a Vidalia onion. I thought it'd be good and fresh. So I'm just going to half these like this. So there's our onion. That's easy. And I had some of it diced from yesterday, but that's all right. There's our onion. Now, for the artichokes, I'm just going to chop them a little bit. These are not seasoned, but you're going to have lots of seasoning on your salad. Now, if you have pepperoncini peppers, they're really good. I thought I had a jar and I don't. So add those in there. Of course, any of this stuff is optional. If you don't like something, of course, don't put it in here. But we love artichoke hearts. In our family, we love artichoke dip. So we're absolutely putting it in here. Let's just put this right back in here. I'm going to pour a little bit of dressing over these, just to make them taste good. What I'll do is these mushrooms are marinated. I will pour my marinated garlic and stuff into these artichoke hearts. And we're going to slice these up. And that way that'll help put the garlic and stuff in these artichoke hearts. These are marinated mushrooms. I'll show you the jar. Okay, these are marinated garlic mushrooms, private selection. I don't even know where these come from. I don't know who makes that off the top of my head. Probably Kroger or something. I don't really know. But you can get marinated mushrooms where you find like the artichoke hearts and stuff. And you can use fresh mushrooms in the salad if you have some fresh ones. But the grocery store this week, their mushrooms looked nasty. And I'm not using fresh mushrooms unless they're pretty. So I wasn't about to put them in my salad. So if you've got a good produce department, then get you some fresh mushrooms. They're hit or miss here where we live. We live in a little town. The bigger the city, the more probably they're sold, and so they're fresher, I would think. And even if they're supposed to trade them out, they don't. I'm going to eat one of these. Delish. Delish. I cleaned my stove eyes yesterday, y'all, and it was a lot of work. I had to take the rings off, the gold ring off, scrub everything with a toothbrush, and put it back on. So it's making a little whining noise, but it'll stop in a minute probably because I cleaned it yesterday. It's nice and clean. We are using Swaggerty's Italian sausage. It is a mild Italian sausage. It is delicious. It is one of their newer things. So if you haven't seen it at your grocery store, you might want to see if they've got it. Check it out and give it a try. It's going to be delicious in this pizza salad or on pizza or in lasagna, whatever you want to do with it. But we're going to brown it up right quick. I'm going to use my meat separator. It's still a little cold, but I do like to get it nice and toasty brown. I think it tastes good, especially in a salad. Now I'm going to turn it down just a hair. And while this is over here cooking, we will start prepping our salad. Okay, we've got these ready. I'm going to go ahead and slice up a few olives. We're going to set this one here. Now, you can use the sliced black olives out of a jar or can, but I didn't have any. And these are really good in Italian food. So I was like, I'll just use these. You could put them in there whole. Now, part of our family likes olives and part of them don't. So I may actually just serve these on the side. Just chop some up and have these ready. And you can throw them in there or, like I said, put them on the side for the family. Lord, we've got to turn the light on for y'all. All right, this is good and done. It's got pretty brown. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit and let it get a little bit toasty on the underside. And it's going to be ready, y'all. Make sure when you use something like this in a salad or that you use a separator or really do a good job separating it. It's really hard to separate sausage without a hamburger separator. It doesn't separate as easy as hamburger does. So these are little handy gadgets. And remember that if you're just watching this, if you watch this when it actually comes out, it's almost Amazon Prime Day. And I'm going to have on my website all the great selections and picks to buy on Amazon Prime. So I'm encouraging you to go through our website and shop your Amazon Prime. You can just go through that link at the top of the page if you want to. But if you just enter through our link, then it helps us as Amazon influencers. We are in the program and get a proceed. So that's a great help. So remember that. And I am going to go in and specifically, I already know what's going to be on sale because I'm an influencer. So I'm going to go in and pick some really good items for you guys that I think are great buys. Okay, we're going to chop up our romaine. These are little bitty romaines. They're not real big, but that's all right. I may have to grab some extra lettuce out of the refrigerator. And it's good to keep the salad really nice and cold. So make sure and put it in something you can slide into the refrigerator. There's nothing as good as a cold salad, especially this time of year. These are great ideas for dinner. This pizza salad, because that one's got a little something on it. The pizza salad is a great idea for dinner. Just make sure and wash your lettuce, run it under some water, and get it good and clean. You can do it after you slice it or before you slice it. I did it before and let it sit here and dry out some. So I didn't want a ton of water in my bowl in the bottom. I want it to mostly be Italian dressing in the bottom, not water. Okay? So we're going to add some lettuce to this. I'm going to get out some iceberg lettuce. All right, now I already had this clean and ready in case we were going to have to use it. So that's good. We're just going to slice into it. Now, when you slice lettuce, it does make the edges of it turn brown, but we're actually going to be eating this in a couple of hours, so that doesn't matter to me. They actually make plastic knives that you can slice lettuce with that keeps it pretty. So if you're interested in getting one of those, I need to get me one, really. They're great to have. All right, we're going to throw this in there. And then we'll toss it all together. I'm going to try to keep most of the toppings right on the top. And I'm not going to toss them because if I do, they're going to get all down. And the smaller items are going to move to the bottom of the dish. And I don't want that to happen. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to add peppers. Looks good. I'm going to use them all. Try to get them all off here. Tomatoes. If they're bigger, you can slice them in half. I think we'll slice a few of these. These yellow ones are really big. So y'all tell me what y'all would put in this salad that I'm not putting in it. Like I said, we didn't have the canned black olives, but we do have black olives. They're just fancier black olive that I had. And we didn't have the pepperoncini peppers, and they're really good. The flavor out of that juice is really good. You could always throw in some red wine vinegar into your salad. You could make your homemade Italian dressing. I have a recipe for that on the website if you want to do that. I'm using Olive Garden dressing because my kids love it. And that's what we're having today. And I'm using Olive Garden croutons as well. So they'll be good. All right, this is our last large tomato. And now we're going to put in our onion. And you don't want it all little tiny or just fall to the bottom of their plate. So we're going to put it on the edge right here. We're going to put our mushrooms and our artichokes on here. Now, I bought little mini pepperonis. They're perfect for salads. That's what I got them for. So this is a pizza salad. You got to have pepperonis. Got the little preservative bag in it. All right. And then you have mozzarella balls. Yummy. So we're going to open these. These are fresh mozzarella balls. Just delicious. So we're going to separate these. We may put them in different places. They look like marshmallows. Don't they? They look kind of like marshmallows. All right, let me wash my hands. I have some Italian sausage that we browned. Lord, we got stuff everywhere. Let me move this over. I want to be able to see the lettuce a little bit in our salad. Your Italian sausage. You can tell that didn't hardly have any fat in it at all. And that Italian sausage is going to make this taste amazing. Amazing. I've got some fresh parm, and I'm actually going to sprinkle that on here after I toss the salad. And then as well as the croutons, I don't want to put those in there until I toss the salad with the dressing. Then I will sprinkle it with the Parmesan and the croutons. It's going to be super delicious. I could make me one, just a little one, grab a few of everything because I'm taking this somewhere. I don't want to mix it up yet. Okay? All right. We're going to put some parm on it. Get me out a couple of little croutons. Oh, yeah. Now, I like the olives, so let's grab a few of those. We're going to open up these Olive Garden croutons. Put a few of those on there. Now, you could serve this salad with some breadsticks, some frozen breadsticks out of the bread section of the freezer section of the grocery store. You can go all out and make your own breadsticks if you want to. This is Olive Garden Italian. And this is what we're having today at May's. It's going to be a nice little gathering. It's super hot outside, so this is perfect for that. So let's get a bite. Now, one option is hunks of pineapple, if that's what you like on your pizza. Most people eat pineapple, though, with ham pizza. You can put little chunks of ham in this. That is super yummy. It is a step up from an Olive Garden salad because it's got more in it. I think your family's going to really love it. It's a great thing to make this time of year. We just thank you so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. And boy, don't that look delicious. And we're going to give a big shout out to Swaggerty Sausage and say thank you. They make the best Italian sausage. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.